Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Uh, Let me introduce myself before we start our session today. My name is Razan Muhammad Ihsan, and my student number is 2025 32 and 074. So today, in this video, we're going to build a real-world simulation of a fundamental data structure called a queue. We'll be using C++, of course, to simulate a drive-through lane at a fast food restaurant. Now, why a queue? Because it follows a very simple rule. FIFO. What's that? It's called FIFO because it first in and first out. Just like a real drive-through in real life. Yeah. The first car to enter the lane is the first car that will be served. In the simulation, we have a limited space on our lane. It can hold a maximum of 4 cars. Uh, without wasting too much time, let's see how we can manage this using code. So let's look to the code there. To keep everything organized, I'm using struct. I'm using struct on here, and I set on here entry and drive through. So people can make a queue on here, and then I got a string for the number plate of the car, yeah, number plate of the car, and uh, before I started all of this, I defined for the storage its maximum is 4 in the lane. So if I try to add some car like 5 or 6 in the behind of the 4, it can be joining to the queue that available because it is full. Yeah, it's play some logic. Second, we have integer. We have integer pointer front and rear. Think of front as the cashier window where the car is being served, and rear one as the end of the line where new cars join to order some food. And then when we start the first program, we set both front and rear in min1. In programming, array indices start at 0. So -1 is our way of saying, hey, this lane is completely empty right now, and you can fill the lane, of course. And then uh, now let's talk about the two most important functions. There is enqueue and dequeue. Yeah, we see here enqueue and also dequeue. What's that? When a car wants to enter, we call the enqueue function. But before we let them in, we must call is full. Yeah, like here. Yeah, if the lane already has 4 cars, our program will reject the new car and treat lane full. As I say before, yeah, it's just basically the same like I said before. Yeah, so you know what I'm probably saying in this timer. If there is a space, we move the rear pointer up and save license plate to spot. Next is the queue, which happens when a car finishes its order and leaves. This is where it gets interesting. After the car front leaves, the lane behind it comes empty. To make it realistic, we use looping process to shift every remaining car forward by one position. This ensures the next person in line always at the starting spot. It takes a bit more work for the CPU, but it's the most accurate way to show how a curve uh, linear curve of the queue actually working. And then now let's run the test scenario. I'm sorry. Now let's run the test scenario exactly as requested in the in the Microsoft Teams that you were giving to me. First, we'll edit four cars on here. Yeah, starting from B 1 2 3 4 ABC, and then all the way to N 3 4 5 6 and KLM. Everything goes smoothly. Next, we try to force a fifth car on here. Yeah, on here. Plate A7890XYZ into the lane. As you can see on the screen, the system blocks it. This proof is full logic works. Then we serve the first two car on here. Yeah, we use antrian the queue or queues is going to be the queue because it well deserved, and the cars behind them is moving forward, and so the LN is moving to the B and D position. Yeah, finally we clear the entire lane and try to serve one more car. Our program correctly identifies that the lane is empty and shows an error message instead of crashing. Yeah, we want the program going smoothly and nothing can we do like some error in our program. We don't want that. But I think it's kind of it's trying on me because I can do it in a short time. Ah, that's a bullshit. And that's it. That is how you build a functional drive-through simulation using a linear queue in C++. It's all about managing those pointers and making sure you check your limits before adding or removing data. I hope this explanation makes the logic behind queues a lot easier to understand. If you have any question to me about the code, of course, uh, feel free to drop a comment below. Don't forget to like in my video. Thanks for watching and happy coding. See you in the next video. Goodbye.